welcome in. This is going to be a free tarot question live. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I've been a tarot reader and an intuitive coach for the last 6 years. If you're curious on how I became a reader, go check out my playlist. We're just gonna wait for people to enter the room. I figured Friday evening would be a good time to jump on so that more people would be available. Give the deck some love. We got the love oracles out, just FYI. Give everything a good shuffle. Hi, Loyal 22.1. Yes, you may. Thanks for liking. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. We don't do free questions very often, so if you'd like to participate and get to know me as a reader and get a free mini reading from me, you might want to put the notifications on, because they're always random. Amoy K3B. Hi. Ooh. You know what's interesting is I get a lot of career questions. And I swear it's because I have so much Capricorn in my chart. Like, I'm a very Saturnian reader. I had an interview today with Aries. Will they call me back for a second interview? Maya 488. Isn't it? I have a theory about that, but let's do your reading. Show me Loyal 22.1. Will they get a second interview? 9 of Wands, the Fool, the Hanged Man, the 2 of Swords was in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, I think you'll get a call back, but I think you're being led to somewhere else. Apparently, they're saying it doesn't lead you to what you're actually truly manifesting. It's like everything on paper looks good, except there's questions about qualifications and negotiations regarding the pay. And it looks like you're looking for a job where you're looking for a balance on how to nurture yourself. Like, it's giving me like you left your last place for certain reasons because you were trying to maybe be at home more. And you're looking for, I'm hearing even management. So I don't know if you had issues with higher ups not reciprocating or there being conflict at the workplace. I'm at a toxic job right now and wanting something better. You're manifesting it. It's coming in, but I don't think it's going to be the place that you're talking about. I think, so don't get down in the dumps. I hate giving reads like that, but you're being led to what you're manifesting, something better, something that's actually going to work for you. And so, yeah, don't let that, I'm hearing dishearten. Like, don't let it get you down in the dumps. Because I think you are going to kind of overthink it. It might take you some time. It'd be like getting a call for a position where you're one of those people that's really good at tempering your emotions when other people are in turbulence. It'd be that kind of job. Currently earning my bachelor's in science to have the career that I want. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Ah, okay, cool. You're gonna get an interview somewhere else. Put you in the Empress energy. So be open to receive. They're also saying don't push out applications, don't overdo it. You're actually supposed to be conserving your energy as much as possible. If anything, only apply to... I just recommended this book with someone that I had a reading with, and she's going through a similar career shift. But it's called Never Split the Difference. And so when you're going through the interview process, make sure, I'm not saying that you are, but giving off that feeling of desperation, because there's some people out there that know that there's a hard worker in front of them, and so they pile on work on you. And it kind of gives me that feeling that you've been in those kind of situations before. And so really stand your ground, and I think that's what your guides are trying to get you to do. It might be like a signature of a life experience that you're supposed to go through to like stick up for yourself and your worth. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Manifesting this for you. I also walked away from a toxic work environment many times. I'll have to share that story with you guys, but right now I'm focused on you guys. We had Amoy. We have a moderator. We used to have a couple, but right now we're on one. So if you're consistently on the channel and I see you, I might make you a moderator. Amoy. Will HR at V give me a chance? Oh, a lot of career questions today. Career with the team. Or should they look elsewhere? Who else was in? Maya. Like number 3. I appreciate that. Maya 488. What are ex Demetrius feelings, intentions? Yes, just because I have the skills, they give me more work. I feel that, man. I feel that. Amoy, for context with my question, I don't have all the qualifications, but was referred to HR via email to see if they would offer training resources, etc. This was today. I have an MBA, but no banking experience, but I told them willingness to learn. Ooh, really? They have an MBA. Man, I could use you. Show me Amoy. Will HR give Amoy a chance with this career, or should they look elsewhere? Show me Amoy. Where are they being led in regards to their career? You're so welcome, Loyal 22.1. Show me a moy in their career. 6 of Chalice. 10 of Chalice. Queen of Chalice. 4 of Chalice. King of Swords. 7 of Wands. What is this? Show me a moy in their career. Will HR give them a chance, or are they being led elsewhere? 8 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. The Tower. 8 of Chalices. I think you should look elsewhere. In the beginning, I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but they're telling me to say it. You would hate it. You would hate it. Even if, like, it sounds like a good opportunity, and there's nothing wrong with, like, trying it out or asking questions to see if it's the right fit. But you're going to stumble upon something else. Don't give up. You're going to be put in the King of Pentacles position, which is a really good financially secure spot to be in. It is giving me like a level of expertise where you would be required to do some training. And then I heard taken under your wing. So someone might come in and like your application. Like there's someone seeking you and your skills. So I would wait on the right opportunity, because this one doesn't feel it. It feels like the HR thing would be a reflection of something that you've already been through in the past. And make sure you're picky. Make sure you're picky with what you're going after. Because a lot of this is tied to your self-worth. Like they're saying that you might even lie to yourself a little bit because you want the job, you want the money. But does it really fit your life? Does it really suit your life? Those are the kind of questions you might want to be asking. But it looks good. Have faith that you're getting led in the right direction. I'm trying to find next steps. Let's pull out the karma cards because this feels karmic. I have a lot of karma when it comes to the workplace, career stuff. I just left my housing career. For the longest time, I was looking to get my real estate license. I did school twice, and every time I would stop and like, you know, what do I want to do with my license? Where do I want to hang it up? And then I went into property management. I did nonprofit for tiny homes. Loved that. That was my favorite job, was working at a nonprofit. Worked at corporate apartments, also worked with HOA, and none of it just seemed like the right fit, even though I was great at it. And in my chart, you can see that I'm meant to do stuff like that. But I was called in a different direction. And one day you'll see this channel morph into something completely different, and I'll be able to share more of those stories. But trust me, I get it, working in the corporate settings. We're still on Amoy. I want to see what is coming out. I had to leave my last job, so I took a chance on myself. So that feels karmic since I'm stuck now for 7 months. Oh, maybe that's why the Seven of Pentacles came out. Show me Amoy. What's going on with their career? What do they need to know? Got a peep of Pluto, of course. An Aquarius, genius to experiment with, the discoveries of, resulting from the eccentricity of your vision, what's new and different about, use in an unconventional way. They're saying that you're a visionary. And so these kind of corporate settings can be kind of difficult for people that are Aquarius in nature, not gonna lie. As an Aquarius sun, I get it. Second house, your beliefs, what you value, your resources, patiently, what you want, get what you need. Sixth house, as a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. Service to others, what is good for us and your work. For humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. Freedom, associations, your circle of friends. Okay, so they're saying referrals and your networks. If you're not involved in like online groups, I would go on like Facebook if you're on Facebook, or Nextdoor, or people that you know, because there's something there where you're being led in a different direction. So if you check out your birth chart, I would look at any kind of Aquarius placements, including Saturn, Uranus, your 11th house, your 2nd house, and your 6th house. Maya 488. We also have, you're welcome, Sunflower. What are T's feelings? Ingrid. What should I do to find someone who will understand me? Help? All right. Starry Night. A lot of career questions. What would get me the career job I want? Okay, I think we're caught up. Healing Heart 77, hi. I've seen you before, I think. Okay, Maya 488, what are Demetrius's feelings and intentions? Yes, we got a few ahead of you, so I would wait to pop in your question. Brandon's our only moderator right now, and he might not be available. Gracias. I appreciate your patience. Show me Demetrius's feelings towards Maya. The High Priestess in reverse. The Nine of Wands. A little timid. The Tower. The Four of Wands. If you guys aren't talking, he wants to talk. King of Pentacles. He's questioning if he's enough or if he has enough for this connection. Two of Swords, the Moon. A lot of fears and insecurities. Might be a little bit of a toxic bond, low-key obsessive even. He's got to work on that. He wants to work on the connection. I'm not gonna lie, he can be a little selfish in nature. Show me this person's feelings towards Maya. Hi, Grace. Welcome in. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. See what I mean? I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. It's a little dramatic. How are things? They're good. Today they're really good. It was very productive. And I got to cook cantaloupe that we accidentally grew. That was kind of cool. It was delicious. Oh, I forgot. I'm freezing a piece of cantaloupe. I don't know if you guys saw on TikTok. Sorry to interrupt your read. Grace was asking me. But have you guys seen this video on TikTok where you can put a piece of melon into the freezer and create your own sorbet? So me and my son were experimenting. I haven't checked it yet, but you basically put a little bit of milk in the middle of the melon, like cut it in half, stick it in the freezer for 4 to 6 hours, and if you scrape it, it turns into a sorbet. So we'll see how that goes. The situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Show me more. Yeah. It's been a while since we've had any ice cream, and so when I was cutting the cantaloupe, I've mentioned it to my son before, like when we've seen it on videos, because he's more of a YouTube Shorts kid, and I sometimes TikTok doom scroll. And I was like, oh man, we got to try that. And so when we were in the middle of cutting the cantaloupe, he was like, hey, we should put it in the freezer and do that sorbet. I'm like, you're right, you're right. Show me this person's feelings towards Maya. An issue with being honest and authentic to himself. Like, it's like he's still trying to figure out who he is as a person. And it could be in relation to his stability, his money, his career. But it's not that he doesn't have feelings for you. But he has issues, let's just say that. Who did we have next? Sunflower. What are T's feelings? Show me Sunflower. What are T's feelings for this person? Ten of Chalices. Judgment. Tell me more. They're emotionally invested. Is it just me, or do you hate when readers are like, they look at you as the 10 of Cups? And I'm like, what does that even mean? Full emotional fulfillment, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. But do people always choose that? No. You would be surprised, especially men. Eight of Chalices. Strong attraction. Healing hearts before the chat blows up, because I'm putting Grace down. Chris's feelings. pop in your question, Chris's feelings. Telling you, it's hard when moderators aren't available. T's feelings for sunflower. A general for fall. Healing hearts. General. Fall. Got it. I got you. Temperance. So their feelings for you, they would like to collaborate. Man, can we figure out a better word as readers for the Three of Pentacles? It feels so overdone, you know? Temperance. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, okay. They feel like they can create a life with you. Strong attraction. They do feel... I'm sorry. They... The Queen of Swords in reverse is cold cutting with their words. They feel like you're very blunt. 7, 8, 9. There's something that you said that got them really in their head. You might have different love languages in the way you express love with your words. They're asking themselves questions if they can get what they want with you, and it might be sexual in nature. Like 12, thank you. I appreciate that. Show me T's feelings for sunflower. Ah, were boundaries crossed? If there hasn't been a reconciliation of this connection, there will be. He wonders if you keep... Okay, that's very specific. He wonders if you keep lines of communication with an ex. Or maybe that was a conversation that came up in regards to him. Something like that. Ah. Oh, really? Oh, really? Of course they do. Of course they know. Wait. We're not done yet. Show me sunflower. T's feelings for her. Well, he definitely can see a future with you. He's just curious if he can get what he needs and what he wants. It could be in regards to intimacy. Yeah, I did get kind of a selfish nature, but is it really wrong, you know, to ask yourself those kind of questions when you're dating or seeing someone or talking to someone? You're welcome. You're welcome. Ingrid, what should I do to find someone who will understand or help? Okay, it's a little vague, but we can work with that. Starry Night, you are next, actually, on the list. Show me, Ingrid. What should they do to find someone who will understand and help? Hi, Wild Grove 27. Welcome in. An age gap. Interesting how they all fell. What are you going through? So it looks like something was revealed to you recently. I'm almost getting like a bully. Someone that kind of pushes you around kind of thing. Virgo energy here. I attract a lot of them. I'm a Virgo moon. Pulling out another deck. What does Ingrid need? What should they do to find someone who will understand and help? Resources to maintain the practicality of, resulting from the productivity of, your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way, and tell me more. What should they do to find someone who will understand and help? Planet influence, Pluto, resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die you must. The need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle. Yeah, I definitely sense that power struggle. And then the Wheel of Fortune is here, which feels like a karmic cycle. Grief here, exhaustion, wounded warrior, Ten of Wands. Man. Stay in touch with your emotions, but stay balanced in your emotions. There's a friend here who, you could travel to this person, live a short distance from this person, but this person feels like a friend. Could be a male, but doesn't have to be. Water sign energy, or at least gives off the vibe of the King of Cups, basically, is what this is. He would be like I have like a few friends like this where they're also water signs, but they're great counselors as friends, where they can sit and listen to you when you're going through stuff. This deck, I think this is a Karma card deck. I don't know which deck this is, unfortunately. Show me more. Capricorn, dedication to achieve, focusing on, resulting from the rules imposed by, your goals, the day-to-day reality of, use the most business-like way, and well, if I were you, I would use a free birth chart generator and look at your Pluto, your Capricorn, and your Taurus. And like a lot of people are like, I don't have those placements. Well, then Capricorn would be Saturn. Taurus would be Venus. Or is that Libra? No, I think it's Venus. I want to focus on this Hermit card real quick. Honestly, Ingrid, my first thought, but I didn't want to be like constantly a promoter, marketer, but my friend Miriam, she has astrology scans using her astrology formulas, and one of the signature of us scans is called the the you haven't met yet. And then there's one where, what should I be doing? She also has one for soulmate, karmic, twin flame connections. But the one that I would focus on for you is in regards to what is your purpose here, what you should be doing, the you haven't met yet. On my community page, I posted some of her links probably in the last few weeks. And so go check that out if you're interested. But she's a Virgo. And it would give me like a spiritual teacher. Show me more on the Hermit. King of Pentacles, more Virgo energy, but also Taurus. Focusing on your self-worth, your money, your security, your stability. And I know that sounds generic. I know it does. But man, the shadow work involved that I did, gosh, how many years did that take me? And I still have to work on it. Probably 3 to 5 years. I did intense shadow work to put me in the archetype of the King of Pentacles. And it would be like journaling on things in regards to your self-worth. Like for me personally, Virgo and Taurus, it would be like, okay, for me, I came from a family full of hoarders. And as much as I hated that, when I went through cycles of grief, I caught myself doing stuff like that. Like I would hold on to my money. I would hold on to my material things. And it made me question why I was doing that. And what was really interesting is that I actually saw more stability in my life and more money came in when I donated, when I let go of things that no longer served me. And it's kind of like looking at those material items and like loosening your grip and that attachment to things. Does that make any sense? It's like going psychologically deep. You did have the Pluto card, which would talk about taboo topics, death, sex, taxes, but also karmic debt and your past life. Miriam does have past life readings. I don't know if she has a past life scan yet, but I know she will, and she's done it for me, and it was phenomenal, phenomenal. I did it on my baby daddy, my oldest son's dad. We have a great co-parenting relationship. I had a lot of questions of like the way things have played out. And when she read me my past life scan with him, I was blown away. It was so interesting. But yeah, focus on self-worth, your security, your stability. And it's not just money focus. It's not just about your job and career. You would be surprised the things that we choose for ourselves based on self-worth without even realizing it, right? Baby daddy, hey, gotta call it like it is. I was a teen mom. Did you guys know? We have a great friendship. So to this day, even as a joke, we call each other that. My son is going to be 18 next year, you guys. It's so freaking crazy. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you, Ingrid. Starry Night. What would get me the career job that I want? Oh, wow. I have an 18-year-old too. Oh, really? Isn't it so much fun to have a teen? I did not know that I was going to enjoy it as much as I do. It's been an interesting perspective. Like, it's bittersweet to watch them grow up, but it's only just now kind of hit me that, oh my gosh, I have an adult, basically. Show me Starry Night. What would get them the job and career that they want? Grace happens daily. Teen boys are hilarious if we can keep our sense of humor. Dude, seriously. They're so funny. And they're always making fun of me. I was not expecting that. And like, I like to think that I'm a cool mom, but regardless, they're always cracking jokes at me. 7 of Pentacles, Temperance, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, slow down with the messages. They're saying all kinds of things. Okay. I'll tell you what we're working on right now. Outside of Miriam's scans, we're actually working on another one, but it's going to be for businesses and corporations. And so we were doing some studies on why employees leave, because we're seeing the economy go down. People are getting let go, fired, or people are leaving. And one of the top things that we saw with the data was the feeling of resentment in the workplace. And so there's something about that here, about acknowledging how you feel when, gosh, they're even giving me scenarios that I've been through before. When I've been in a toxic workplace, I would find myself feeling resentful for the work that was piled on me because I was the most capable employee. I was the most willing. I was the hardest working, and I was able to jump around and do different things. It's kind of giving me that energy where you're such a team worker, but it's like the team and the environment that you're in does not work cohesively. So finding a fitting environment would be the biggest thing for you. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7, 7, 7. I don't know if you pay attention to synchronicities and signs. Obviously, I do. Otherwise, my name would not be synchronistically. Follow the 7s. And like, you're meant to work independently more than, like, you're a good team player. But being that we collectively just left the South Node to the North Node, I think you're being called to, like, be more of, like, I don't know if you considered entrepreneurship, but it's giving me more of an independent kind of vibe. Jazzy Jazz. Yeah, there's a few ahead of you. So maybe wait a second. Actually, right now, this is where I would focus your intentions and your energy as of today, right now, because it looks like this might be a process. Follow your inspirations and don't doubt it. Because it kind of feels like you're supposed to jump around and experiment. And then eventually, I kind of feel like you're already an expert at something. And then I heard Jack of all trades, master of none. And then they said pick one. Pick your top 3 favorite things about yourself that you can do and lean on those qualities. When you jump around, you don't get paid well. Have you considered being like a solo venture, because the King of Wands is more of an entrepreneur and more of an independent worker. And it almost feels like you would be like, if you were in a group or like an environment setting with other people, it would be like you leading a team of 3 or like a few. And hey, I beg to differ. Like, okay, Chiron and Taurus, what is worth it to you? Is it just the pay? Is it the benefits? Is it working in a cohesive, safe, healthy work environment? Is it the freedom to move around? Because the King of Wands, Page of Wands, there are people that move around. So it'd be like, okay, this is just like an example for me because I come from a career of housing. It'd be like me being a listing agent because I am good at desk work, but I cannot sit at a desk from 9 to 5. I would have to be able to like leave the work setting, like the firm, and go out and drive and go to different properties. Like, it's giving me that kind of energy. Yes, I like freedom, but I want to get paid well. You can manifest that. Why are you limiting yourself? Don't limit yourself of what is possible, Starry Night. I mean, you have to stick to one and think to go up to the ladder. I didn't. I jumped up very quickly. I got into, well, property management was kind of always in my background that I grew up with, but I jumped to manager position within a few months. And then I was basically a manager everywhere else that I worked with. And to the point where they wanted me to be lead, and I did not want that kind of responsibility. I walked away from HOA, which is considered a higher level up. And out of all those jobs, the nonprofit that didn't pay super well, they were actually struggling to pay me, actually. What is worth it to you? You know, is it the title? Is it the position? Considering who you're working for, the environment. That was the advice. That was the advice. For me, I think the best way to manifest these kind of things is to write a list. I mean, vision boards are great, but when you write things out, it's a different level of manifestation. And sometimes you kind of see that your goals change, you change, your feelings change. I have a gap, so it's hard as the job market is hard. I understand that. Yes, I want to be happy and enjoy what I do. I want to be financially independent too. You're manifesting it. I think you'll get there. I just think you need to refine a little bit more and be open to experimenting and being a newbie, starting new. That would be the Page of Wands, King of Wands. They're not someone that stays in one place. And I'm not saying that you have to like go job to job to job, but a job that would be fitting for you is someone that is able to explore and not be stuck in a single desk. Does that make sense? The job market is hard. Oh my God, it's so competitive. Yes. What does Taurus and Chiron mean in this regard? So the collective is going through a Chiron and Taurus, which would basically ask you questions about worth. Is it worth it? Are you worthy? Why is that? Those kind of shadow work questions. It would be like, I'm trying to look at like things in front of me. It'd be like, okay, is this planner worth it? I'm not huge on Amazon, but I did buy it on Amazon. Looking at your values. If I could have bought this at a small business, I probably would have. But at the time, I couldn't. And for me, spending 20 bucks on a planner is worth it to me because I'm kind of chaotic and I kind of need to be organized. Does it suit my needs? It'd be like asking questions about like material wealth. What is wealth to you? For me, it's health. So when I looked at jobs in the last few years, I really paid attention to my spiritual wellness, how I felt in the work environment, how I was treated. Was it worth it to me? And there was a point not that long ago where I was making decent money, but what was worth it to me was being able to bring my son to work. When that stopped and that started getting threatened, I decided, nope, not worth it for me. Those kind of questions, you know? What sign are you? You sound like me. I'm an Aquarius sun, Virgo moon, Gemini rising. By the way, how did you do your shadow work? Oh my gosh. That's too long of an answer. But if you haven't seen my playlist, I do talk a little bit about that process of how I became a reader, my shadow work process. I do shadow work with my coaching members. I do have a few spots for coaching members, just FYI. And it is a reading bundle where basically it would be cheaper to get 6 months of readings from me with coaching and mentorship, where I can do that with you. And trust me, the people that have finished all the way through, because I had a couple people quit, it's not easy. Your life will be completely different because your internal manifestations matter more than the external ones. Like we write a list of goals, right? And it'd be like, I want this car, I want this job, I want this house. That's all great, but you have no idea how much your internal manifestations reflect on your outer world. And so that's what we focus on. No way, Starry Night. That is hilarious. She's an Aquarius moon, Virgo rising, Sag sun. Are there particular books you looked at? Yeah, but they're more astrology based. And unless you really study astrology, it would be a waste of time for you, to be honest, because it's so freaking complex. But I would say, okay, a good start for most people on a psychological level that talks about manifestations, I mention him a lot. It's Carl Jung. So Google or whatever search engine you use, put up Carl Jung philosophies, and he will talk about the subconscious self and how that relates to synchronicities, manifestations, energy. And if you're a Virgo rising, I think you would enjoy it. Okay. Healing Hearts. She was so patient. And she's been here a few times. Show me Healing Hearts. General messages for fall. Jazzy Jazz 94. I believe in manifesting. Yeah. Starry Night. Thank you. I appreciate you. XO. XO right back. Show me Healing Hearts. General messages for fall. Two of Wands in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Okay. Have you guys ever seen the movie White Chicks? There's a funny part where this guy, he's singing in his car. What is that song? Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing homebound. Brandon's here. Hi, Brandon. Healing Hearts. Yes, it's still funny to this day. Terry Crews. Yes. Oh my gosh, my guides are so funny. Da-na-na-na, 'cause I need you. Da-na-na-na, I miss you. I saw that in Juvenile, Brandon. Comes out in White Girls. Yes, it's such a good movie. Oh my gosh, I don't know how that relates. I think there might be someone rolling through your town that you know, that you have a connection with. You have a strong bond. Vibing Life 22. 1 second. We're on Healing Hearts, and I know I missed a few questions. After Healing Hearts is Grace. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time will pass me by? A love interest. All right, you might be getting together with friends and reconnecting with someone that's been out of touch, which would be very fitting for the astrology. They're giving me October. So I don't know if you're going to have Halloween plans, but if you do get invited to somewhere, I would recommend going. You would probably have a choice between either working or watching your money or hanging out with someone. Tower. Yeah, an opportunity is here and it looks good. I recommend going. And it'll kind of give me the feeling of, oh, I got to pay attention to my responsibilities. Where was she? Where are you? Three of Swords, Four of Chalices, Three of Chalices, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the Queen of Cups. It would give me the feeling of like, I don't know, making excuses for yourself of why you shouldn't do something or go to something, but I recommend you do it because there's something that's going on in the month of fall where it puts you too much in your emotions and you need to like go out and have fun and kind of like, I don't know, they're showing me like a wrench being thrown in between a wheel of tires where it's like supposed to reset you. Like there's someone that can boost you and inspire you. Annie Kit, hey, I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. What the heck is going on? Avoid people being nitpicky or you being nitpicky with anyone when it comes to plans. I don't know what that's about. And that would be kind of fitting for the energy. There it is. The fun stuff. Stay balanced when it comes to like drinking or being around people that drink, just FYI. I know, you know, fall, we have Halloween parties, Thanksgiving. You're also going to witness someone going through karma. Like, it feels like something you're not even seeing coming, that you're meant to witness. Very interesting. Have fun, but stay safe. People I go out with drink a lot. You know, actually today I was talking with my mentor about Al-Anon values. And if you are around people that drink a lot, I would look those up. I've been a witness a lot of times in those kind of scenarios. I'm not personally a big drinker, but I've always been someone that ends up taking care of people that drink. And I didn't realize like how much it leaked into other areas of my life, codependency and whatnot. But anyway, Grace, Grace, you're welcome. Brandon, I haven't drank in years. Good, good. Yeah, I don't feel like it's super necessary to have fun. But that is the society we live in. It's everywhere. Can't really avoid it. But we can choose, right? Show me Grace. Chris's feelings for her. Chris's feelings for Grace. 3 of Chalices. Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Six of Cups. The Empress. Hanged Man. The Ace of Swords. Well, they got feelings for you. They look at you as the Empress, which is a divine counterpart. There's an opportunity to hang out, if not reunite. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They lack confidence. They're not very good at planning. Like if you're looking for someone that can plan a date, I wouldn't say that's their greatest strength. We've been friends, but there seems to be a shift with romantic feelings. You would be correct. You would be correct. Show me Chris's feelings. Well, you're elevating Grace, and they can feel that. Therefore, they kind of lack confidence in themselves. Like, he doesn't feel like a heavy pursuer, and it could be because the friendship dynamic changed. Oh, yeah, I totally get that. Okay, I'm a reader too, but like to ask other readers. Yeah. Yeah. I don't read for myself very often anymore. I lean on a few readers to kind of look into things for me sometimes. That's totally normal. Questions of his self-worth. He feels like you can do better than him, actually. I don't think he shows it. He hides his feelings. think he's going through a spiritual awakening, actually. That one really wants to come out. Hilarious. I'm a mirror to him and him to me. It's tough. Oof. Yeah, those are difficult. The friendship needs to be the main focus. Like, I wouldn't focus too much on the romantic part. Like, it's supposed to feel playful, apparently. Ah. This is worth investing into and pursuing. But I would let him go through his process. And if he pulls back, you know, take care of yourself, Empress energy, self-care. I think you actually commented on something recently where we were talking about self-care and how you like to do it. Do those things. Lean on that. All right. But great. I love the spiritual awakening. Right? Right? Yeah. The men, they're being asked to level up, and I think that's great. I think he will. I think he will. It'll just be a little bit of a process. Yes, he has pulled back, and both are introverts. I am your INFJ. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fellow INFJ. I love that for us. So just focus on the friendship. Yes. Yes. Laugh, goof off, play around. And I know that's kind of difficult when you feel the energy shift, but, you know, friendship is such a strong part of a connection and relationship. And with Pluto and Aquarius, it would be very intimate, vulnerable friendships. And what I love about my oldest son's dad is we've always been able to maintain a really good friendship. Like, there's not many men in my life where I can talk to the way that I can with him. That connection has always been solid, regardless of the romantic part not being existent. You know what I'm saying? And I truly value that. He is an INTP, which is the golden pair. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, like I said, he feels like someone worth investing into the connection. See where it goes, but continue to build the friendship, and I think those feelings will naturally develop as they already are. Yeah. We had a few. Vibing life. 22. Booty. Next. Actions. Feelings. We had Annie Ket. General. We also had Phoenix Oracle. ER's feelings. Actions. Ty was before me. Was he? I know, hard to keep up with the chat. I'm trying my best, you guys. Keep your notifications on, because I can feel my energy fizzling. Ty. Where was your question, though? Oh, sorry. Have I already applied for my next job? What? I don't understand the question. Have I already applied for my next job? Anything I need to know about the company? Company? Okay. Let's do Thai. I think this is the most career questions we've had on a live. Find that interesting. What does Ty need to know about the company? Oh, I missed a few. Brian Oliver, Foxcat. It depends if they're here. I want to be my own model at home. Posting photography of myself. If I post it on social media, would it be successful? Okay, without even looking at the cards, I'm just going to tell you yes. For Foxcat. Show me Ty. What do they need to know about the company? Show me work and career for Ty. Ten of Chalice, the Judgment. A pattern you've been through before, they said. Okay. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I'm so sorry, you guys. She does do personal in her description box. Thank you. Appreciate that, Brandon. To read and mod at the same time is super hard. No kidding. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I'm so glad that Brandon popped in. Brandon's part of Miriam's network. That's how we got to know each other. He's got lots of Gemini, so he's very useful in these realms. It's almost like he was made to be a moderator. Me and Miriam have been talking about you a few times, Brandon. She has some ideas. Apparently, Ty, they got some ideas for you. They are going through a pause. They said rewrite. It almost feels like different company policies, which is something that I've been seeing a lot with people. Show me the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Chalices, the Three of Wands. New plans being rewritten. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's a karmic cycle. I don't think you're gonna love it. They use fear and control tactics to get the job done. That's what you need to know. Will you get the job done well? Yes. There's going to be a better opportunity for you elsewhere, just FYI. It's almost like working you to the point of exhaustion. And then you come across something else, something new. Actually, it's something that you're manifesting. Capricorn energy here, of course. Queen of Pentacles. Oh. It's giving me like, I don't know if it's totally work from home, but like maybe hybrid remote would be something beneficial for you. Because there's something coming up where you're going to want to focus on your health, mental well-being. I thought this was a tarot reading where you can ask unlimited questions. Isn't the description box say that? Does my description box say unlimited questions? I don't think so. It's kind of like, basically getting to whoever I can until my energy zaps, because no one's a good reader from an empty cup. Ace of Cups, right? Like I've even had like a few of my reader friends take a step back from tarot readings and doing live streams, and that to me is like a real authentic reader, because I mean, doing mini personals is completely different than doing all sign readings. It's just different. Like I'm really tapping into your energy, and I believe in spiritual hygiene. You want me at my best, right? Show me more for Ty. They don't need to come back. Venus, the attraction of pleasure from good times. Cherish, enjoy, charm, art, beauty are the way to... That's what's funny is like, when I was shuffling, I got the Venus cycle, which I've been talking to Miriam about a lot. She says it's like a 3.5-year cycle where there's an upswing and a downswing. So that might be something that you're experiencing. The South Node, there will not be anxiety about trouble. Remember, reconsider, now is not the time to. Judgment is here, which would be considered like a repeat, a review, a reconciliation. With the trust of a child, fun, romance, and making it art, do it dramatically. The power of love, investments, gambles, and other games in your creations. Learn or teach, be positive about, grow and expand. Jupiter involved. The granting of blessings from good fortune. Not that long ago, it might still be in that energy, but Venus and Jupiter are kissing right now, which has been a very interesting experience. Very interesting experience. And so that astrology is kind of playing out in your reading. It is. My free question lives are very random. They're never scheduled. All right. We got so many people on the list. Okay, we were supposed to do vibing like tutu, booties, next actions and feelings. I do have you after vibing likes, Annie Kit. Booties, next, feelings and actions. You're welcome, Ty. Come back and let us know how it goes. Booties, next, actions and feelings. Judgment. Wild Grove 27. I'm sorry. Four of Swords. Alright, really emphasizing the Four of Swords. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords. They're wondering if they need to go in a different direction. They're scared to move towards you. They want to reunite with you. The question of a commitment has been on the table, or at least on this person's mind. There is definitely a soulmate connection here. I think you have spiritually elevated, and this person is kind of struggling to. Ace of Swords, Five of Chalices, Four of Chalices, Tower. They're kind of upset about the way things have turned out. You do replay in their mind. I don't know if you got history with this person. Yeah, we're actually meeting up soon. He expressed his feelings. I have elevated. Strong sexual attraction. He's scared. He's scared of love. But I think he might take the leap. Yeah, he will be pursuing. He looks at you as stable, grounded, and secure. Tower was with his family. I think this has something to do with his family. It's giving me codependent. Yeah, true. He opened up a lot. He felt guilty about what happened with his family. Brandon. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Brandon, have you been channeling? That's funny. Interesting. I say go for it. Do it. Do it. It looks good. I'm proud of him. I think it was really hard for him to open up. Annie Kit, a general. General messages for Annie Kit. Thank you for your patience. I think I've seen you a few times in here before. Show me Annie Kit. General messages. You're welcome, Vibing Life 22. Knight of Swords. The Emperor. Deep breaths. Pay attention to overstimulation. I'm also getting a little bit of a feeling of OCD, nitpickiness. I would be careful of that. And if it's not you, it's someone that you're dealing with. It could be at the workplace. It could be a family member, or both. Or both. Hold back. There's someone around you that doesn't communicate well. Card just flew. Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity to do things differently. Nine of Swords. Oh, excuse me. Ten of Swords. I have like a huge water bottle here. And I haven't even drank it. I do have you down, Phoenix Oracle. My water bottle was cold. Maybe the girlfriend. It's so hard, you guys, because then I have to interrupt someone's reading. And I hate doing that. Because then it throws me off. That's why I just removed Fox Cat from the channel. They can't even come back. Because I'm like, unlimited? You have no idea. Wheel of Fortune. You're in a karmic cycle with this person. I mean, you guys love each other, but my gosh. Let me put Wild Grove. 27. After Phoenix Oracle. This person's in their feelings way too much. They're being asked to change something about themselves in regards to that. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing just like text message after text message after text message. I'm feeling like bombarded. So I don't know if this is something that happens when you guys aren't near each other. General came out very unexpected. Yeah. You need rest and recovery. What is the influence here? Show me the influence. Energy influencing this. Aquarius, genius to experiment with the discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity of your vision, what's new and different about use in an unconventional way. So Aquarius energy would be the benefit for all, the benefit for humanity, the benefit for the group. Cancer, intuition to protect attitudes from the past about, resulting from the history of. Your feelings, attitudes from the past about, use your intuition and. Taurus, resources to maintain the practicality of, resulting from the productivity of. Your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way and. I do feel like a conflict in values and beliefs are going on. Who you are, your desires, your actions. Immediately, the way you project yourself, do it on your own. So I would look into your first house, your Cancer placements, Taurus placements, Aquarius, Uranus, Venus, Libra, hey, sometimes they're not in order. I try my best to have them in order, but it depends on who's available and who I see. And here's my belief. If you're meant to get a reading from me, you will get a reading from me. If it's not till next time, if I'm not the right messenger for you, that's okay too. I can live with that. I try my best to get there though. Show me Phoenix Oracle. ER's feelings and actions. Thank you so much. God bless you with abundance. Thank you, Annie Kit. I wish you luck with that situation. Pay attention to how you feel. Don't deny your feelings whatsoever. Your feelings are valid. ER's feelings and actions towards Phoenix Oracle. 8 of Wands. Page of Swords. Checking you out. Checking you out. I also heard read receipt. 7 of Chalices. Kind of confusing. They're showing me, look at your Neptune placement, because there's a reflection there. 9 of Swords, 8 of Chalices, 3 of Swords. Oof. If you found information on this person, believe what you see. I feel like you're kind of questioning it. It feels very confusing. Show me 7 of Chalices. Justice. 2 of Pentacles. Also the Venus influence with the 3.5-year cycle. Judgment. If there has not been a reconciliation, it will come back around. They're definitely watching. Page of Swords. Very messy general tonight. I'm so sorry. I can only say what the cards tell me. Page of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, if they haven't messaged you yet, they will. They're in their feelings. They got feelings about this. Actions, there will be a message, but mostly just watching you. Yeah, they do. Taking them a bit, though. Brandon, I'm sober and I'm lost as F. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Yeah, I do hear chatter in the background. So I don't know if they talk to their friends, people around them about this. The way you guys speak to each other, it's giving like different love languages. They're not sure how to handle it. They're not doing a very good job. They're coming back. It's giving me a little bit of an emotional avoidance, low emotional capacity. It's not that there isn't feelings here. But there will be a talk. The question is, will you choose each other? There's a lot that needs to be worked out in this connection, Phoenix. Wild Grove, what was your question? I know I missed you. Oh, man. Yeah, we are in no contact. Jazzy Jazz, what was your question? I can't remember if you popped it in, but I know you were trying to get my attention, but I try really hard to focus on the reading itself. Channeling is really hard, you guys. Like, I can't even control it. That's why I have to go in hermit mode quite often. But, like, gosh, I even had to tell my son to get out of the room one time because I was channeling during a voice message with a friend. And then I completely lost my flow. Because I won't remember what the heck I said during this live at all. Like, I'll remember your guys' names. But it's like Spirit doesn't show me unless it's like necessary. It's very hard to explain. You're welcome, Phoenix. Jazzy. Wild Grove. Is DB going through something? I haven't heard from him in a while. Before I get into Wild Grove. My real friend is Jasmine, and I want to ask if Edgar will take action. You mean your real name is Jasmine? I kind of figured. I love that name. It's from my favorite movie when I was a kid. I know, autocorrect is horrible, right? It's like you're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be an assist. I want to ask Edgar if they will take action towards me. Contact me. I have not heard from him and he went silent. Edgar. Actions. Contact. Look at you guys being so sweet to each other. I like that. I like that. DB. Show me Wild Grove and DB. Is DB going through something? What is happening? DB and Wild Grove. The Hierophant. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yes, he is. Wow, they really don't want me to talk about it. Apparently, he's going to tell you. You guys are going to talk again. So don't think that he's just disappeared. But yes, he is trying to take care of himself. He recognizes the connection that you guys have. There it is again. You're so sweet, Jasmine. I've been calling people like you guys in. People that are respectful in the chat. A good audience. Good subscribers. I love that. I can tell you very much care about this person, Wild Grove. This person don't feel like just a friend. This person's got feelings for you. He holds back, though. He's been going through like a mental crisis. Deep-seated, they said. They don't really want me to go into detail because it's a conversation that feels like it needs to come from him. But he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you. Like, it's a little bit of like health, depression. Like, he could even be one of those people that tries to work out. They're saying a boost of serotonin. But it's like his old methods haven't been working. And it's almost like he doesn't want you to see this side of him when he's not like as enthusiastic and excited. And he's not sure if like you're even willing. He's hoping that either you wait it out or he waits it out for something to come together. That is his wish. He would jump on it if you gave him a chance. Will you, though? He could be a good suitor. But he's trying to get himself together. It feels really heavy. Like, it makes me want to give him a hug. Yeah. He's just a lot. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, someone that's willing to weather the storm with you, but also someone that, like, wants to better themselves to even be in a connection with you. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, Jazzy. Edgar Wright. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I want to ask if Edgar will take actions towards me and contact me. I have not heard from him and he went silent. Show me Edgar. Show me Edgar and Jasmine. Seven of Pentacles. Still emotionally invested. Wheel of Fortune. Reversed. Show me Edgar and Jasmine. The Lovers. Five of Wands. He's got conflict about what he wants. Seven of Swords. Don't like that. What is that? Show me Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands. Queen of Chalices. I think if you had a feeling that he lied about something, and it feels like a stupid lie. He did. And you caught it. Four of Chalices. He's a little bit in his ego. He does not like to be called out. I'm hoping things work out between us. We're in a long situationship until I told him I want a commitment. Then he came back. Now he ghosted me. There's something about his stability that's a little funky. Like, he's not even... He might have ghosted you because he's not in a position to date right now. Like, he wants someone that can, like, show up for you, right? Plan a date, pay for the date. Not saying that a guy has to pay for the date, but that would be the King of Pentacles, right? So he's in contemplation of how to come back. I don't know. Wow. Sorry, they're just talking. If he's not talking, you guys will talk. It's just like, I hope he gets his act together, because you might end up with a different choice. Too many cards. Let's organize. Organize. Show me Edgar. What are his feelings? He told me he's trying to change his life. I would agree. He's not lying about that. He knows I want to start settling down, and I will accept him with his beautiful kids. Aww. We had a long conversation at the beach in May. See, it's something in regards to his finances. He's kind of like trying to... He's like strategizing to delay you as long as possible, but the universe is going to step in where it's going to kind of put the pressure on for him to get his act together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, it feels like, Jasmine, you would be like someone that's spoiled for choice. Like, you would not be someone that's going to be on the market, so to say, for long. It's going to be 3 months if he doesn't call me soon. We didn't argue, but he called me, no caller ID. And I forgot to ask him for his number when we met up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He seems like that kind of person, Seven of Swords, that would be kind of a strategist, almost like overly. Like, it's not game playing, but it kind of is. He's been in my life for 7 years. Oh, one of those. One of those. He really does. He really does. He's really trying. What is the, hold on. Since Jasmine waited so long. Show me Edgar, Jasmine. The next 3 months. What is the outcome? Strength. Okay, they're giving me Avril Lavigne. Keep holding on. Keep holding on. All right, that's a good sign. You're going to see if you guys can build the Ten of Pentacles together. You're going to consider your options together on how to make it work. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. But it would be really about asking the right questions. Page of Swords. Paying attention to if words match actions. Looking at, like, if you're thinking about moving in together and merging real lives together, asking the real questions about partnerships. I actually recently posted on my Patreon, I think the title is, Who Are You in a Relationship With? Because, you know, we fall in love and then people get married, but look at the divorce rates, right? Even if you don't plan to get married and it's just like a long-term partner, you're merging lives, friends, and family, and how much those outside influences are actually part of your connection. It was a really interesting post because the inspiration came from a conversation I had with a friend who had a conversation with a divorce judge of 30 years. And she was asking him, like, what was his opinion on why people usually get divorced. And so he drew this diagram of, like, a few circles, and in the middle was character. And he explained, like, the middle part is usually what does not ever change about people. You can change your friend groups, you can put boundaries around your family, but their values, a lot of the times they're not aligned or they're mismatched with each other. And so you might want to have that conversation of, like, you know, what are things that you value? Like for me, I actually took a picture recently. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm using my phone, so I don't have that kind of setup. But one of my top values is freedom to be my own person. And you'll kind of watch me choose things based on that. Whereas for other people, one of their values might be, what was another random one? Duty and orderly, which would be very Virgo energy. Liking things neat. I don't know why they're like showing me like OCD things, but that's something worth knowing, like especially if you're gonna live under one roof, like how people live. You really don't know someone until you live with them for a while, you know? And then you get to see all their habits. Aries, your willpower, what you think you know about, do it your own way, and energies to meet the challenge of your desires resulting from the honesty and strength of. And Aries would also be your Mars placement, which would kind of give you an action button. So I would look up your Mars placement if you have their Mars placement. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. The creation of, the gaining of respect for and from things brought to life or light. The sun energy, which, you know, the sun is like happiness and joy, but also it reveals things. So I do think there's something coming up where there's an opportunity to kind of take a really good look at the connection and relationship and ask the right questions. Like, don't jump right into it and be like, oh my gosh, this person is back. I would discern. Be like, hey, I waited for you for a long time. You had lots to think about, and so did I. You know what I'm saying? I told him, don't talk to me unless you're really be with me. I told him I'm not going to be looking in no situationship. Very true, I agree. And I talked to him a lot about those values, but he seems to not really be making a decision when it comes to our connection. Yeah, I think there will be a conversation that comes up. Do you have to wait for him? No. I wouldn't even recommend that to you because he is kind of game playing a little bit. It's not that he doesn't have feelings, and it's not even that I don't think that he will step up, but it's kind of like you can only focus on you and your own lane, and there's nothing wrong with continuing to move forward in life and putting all that time, energy, and intention of, like, not saying that you are, but like, you know, where is this person? What are they up to? This person just ghosted me. it's kind of taking from your energy bank account, which is not even fair to you. It's not. And trust me, I've been there so many times before, so I get it. But don't do Allie. Don't be like me. I always want my people to be better. Learn from my mistakes. He is occupied with taking care of his 2 kids, and they are young, 1 and 3. Aww. That is very young. That is. And definitely, yeah, asking those kind of questions of like, what does that look like, you know, for our future? And if we live together, what is the baby mama like? Hopefully it's a decent relationship. I was very fortunate to have like a decent co-parenting relationship with my oldest son's dad, and when he had a girlfriend, and my son will always look at her as like a second mom, no matter what happens. And me and her have built somewhat of a friendship, I would say. At one point, we were talking more than me and the dad. You just never know. Blended families are very common. Anyway, we're over an hour in. I feel like getting a snack. I think I'm going to watch Outer Banks. Do you guys watch that? My son put me on that show. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. Yeah, I don't mind being a step-parent. I don't have kids, so I love and to be honored to make it work. Aww, you're going to be a great bonus mom if you guys end up making that choice. You're so welcome, and thank you for your patience. I know it was kind of chaotic. I didn't expect the chat to be as full as it was, and we had a lot of career readings, and I wouldn't say it's harder than love readings, but gosh, it's your money, you know? And so like I really try to really focus, and like when I have like readings of like, oh yeah, you should quit your job, or oh yeah, you probably not get that interview, or oh yeah, like you're being called in a different direction, I know how much that can impact someone's self-esteem and their stability, because you know it takes like one hard life experience for you to like become homeless. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you know I've been experiencing homelessness for a lot of my adult life, and I always somehow get out of it. So you know, I hate to see people go through that and experience job insecurity. And so it's really important to me to give accurate, concise messages to you guys. But anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. I hope you had fun. If you're in need of an in-depth personal reading, go ahead and check out my links. I am looking for a few coaching members, and the reading bundle, it's intuitive coaching. It's 6 months of 3 emailed readings a month. There's also an opportunity to do recorded sessions or phone calls. It kind of depends where you're at and how you take in information, which is why I have it set up that way. So I have written readings, recorded sessions, pre-recorded videos. I only do phone video messages with clients that have been with me for a while because it's more of like a counseling session, so I don't offer it to the general public. But anyway, it's there. If you're interested in Miriam's scans, she has the signature of us tears. Go ahead and check out that information. But I hope you guys